Hello everybody, my name is Michael and welcome to the very first episode of the Rokakaka podcast. I am one of your hosts today, and here's my second host, my worst half, Harvey.
Or as I like to say, Jackson, because then we can be Michael Jackson.
Fuck you. Okay. So,
once black, now white.
No!
Like manga panels.
Fuck you. This is gonna be a shit show. Okay, here we go. Basically, if you couldn't tell, we're just gonna be reviewing every new JoJolion chapter that comes out practically every month. So, as of this recording...
Practically every month.
Every month.
Before Araki stops becoming JoJo, and he forgets everything.
Before he becomes the freaking writer of Berserk.
He wakes up, and he starts drawing part 2 again. In part 2 style.
Part 2 and part 2 style. He just goes backwards, but...
Backwards.
Anyways.
He Poker Underarms, Electric Boogaloo 2.
No! Okay, but yeah, as of this recording, it is November 17th, 2017, and we are reviewing Chapter 71. Follow along if you want to, but don't, because we're gonna put up the images of the pages, so just shut up. Okay, let's go. Okay, page 1. So, first of all, it's just Yasuho sitting on a block, from what I can tell, and it's just trees in the background. Among what appears identical lies the truth. What does that mean? We'll find out. Next page. Okay, so, first of all, we have quite a couple of things to talk about here. First of all, we have the Rokakaka at the very beginning, at the very right. Not much to say about that, except for the fact that, obviously, Yasuho... I was about to say Yukako for a split second.
Yukako!
Yukako, dude!
It's part 4 all over again!
Dude, Karena! We go from that to
what do you want? Look at Planter Placer.
That's what I was gonna say,
panel.
Okay.
Look at him, he looks like a fuck.
He looks like a golem! Why? Araki!
That's the thing Araki has the problem, especially with the skin tight characters.
Oh my god.
It's just sometimes their body is just deformed.
Yeah, he just makes them look deformed sometimes.
One
and
example,
it's just
in part 7, when the scary monsters are.
Right.
Diego just looks so fucked up sometimes because of his sweater. I'm that's not how bodies
No,
work.
it's not even that. It's also in part 8 he's made some mistakes because I remember a couple chapters ago there was an image of Josuke and he was it was on the fucking chair thing that was in the sky when they were still
that one.
His knee was just like a square, and it just looked really weird. But anyways, okay. So Yasuho is basically the narrator of not only this chapter, but also she is basically the main character for this chapter since we see basically her backstory.
Sadly.
What do you mean, sadly?
I wanted a fight.
But we just got one last chapter.
I didn't want a fight. I wanted more development. I wanted to see more Joubin and poor Tom.
But that's
what I originally wanted.
Okay, I can get that because poor Tom is a brand new character and we just saw him last chapter. But you gotta give him some leeway. Just calm down for a minute.
Yeah, leeway. Yeah, man.
Leeway.
I can't wait for what next month Mamazuku is gonna be picking up some Rokakaka, and then he has a giant flashback, and then we
just of his backstory. My voice cracked. The thing is, we don't even know that much about the Planet Prison, more specifically his past. But whatever. Anyway,
he was a vegan, and he was I really like plants.
I really like plants.
And that's his backstory.
Okay, so Yasuho is more or less reminiscing about what happened in the last couple chapters, more specifically talking about the rock humans, that being Urban Gorilla and my brain. Thank you, I had a brain fart for a second. So, more specifically, she's also talking about the Rokakaka, and as we go to the next page, we see Yasuho, and more specifically the Planet Praiser, talking about, as you remember, he's more or less talking about, why do I keep saying more or less a lot? Anyways, he basically said, hey, I remember you were a fuck up, but now you helped us out. We're good now. but even if I said that, leave, because it's gonna be dangerous.
Leave.
Just
please.
he just goes leave because it's gonna be dangerous from here on out.
I'm the main character now. This is my story.
Who's Josuke? You know, who is that man? But he's talking about Norisuke's orders, as he says.
Yeah,
and they're
like
number one
Norisuke
priority.
is like top priority.
Yeah, okay. That is the second page. Third page is basically just Yasuho reminiscing. That's another word. Basically, she says that this whole situation of Mamazuko basically just telling her to leave, and for some reason, all of that, but we'll find out on why it's so familiar to her. We then go into a flashback, which is basically this whole chapter. So
yes, like the one thing I find strange is like how we have this normal conversation, and I was like, oh boy, we're gonna get some things, and then like Yasuho is just like, this reminds me of when I was 13.
13, specifically 13.
2005.
Oh, we'll get to that.
We will
get to that. Okay. So, this page is just brought up with a lot of beautiful illustrations by Araki, just a bunch of hair clippings. And, okay, for some reason in this chapter specifically, I kind of, like, am bothered by Araki's artwork. Because look at how young Yasuko is drawn here. Because, like, it just looks...
She's drawn in that, like, very shell-shaded, very strong.
I can see
lines.
shell-shaded. I thought more of like sketches, like the ones that Araki draws like at the end of chapters or like at the end of volumes.
I can see that.
And
I remember part 7, like they used some of that type of feel with Yasuho.
Yeah.
Like
part 7 in Yasuho?
Like,
dude,
Yasuho
in part 7?
I mean, like, how she's drawn in the first young Yasuho,
right.
how she's drawn. She's, like, drawn in, like, how... I'm trying to remember examples, but I remember either Gyro or Johnny being drawn in that, like, type of style.
I think it was like Johnny, if I'm not mistaken, but,
yeah,
you know.
I like it, but...
Yeah,
it's very unfit. It's very unfitting with all the other surroundings.
Yeah, because if you look in the foreground, or around the back, rather behind Yasuho, I can't speak today. Everything else on the page, you see like a merchant selling the hair clips, and it just looks extra more detailed compared to Yasuho. But, anyways, next page.
Well, it looks like for the guy, it looks like he has Yu-Gi-Oh cards on his mat.
He looks like a stand user from like part 6.
What if he was actually the Blue Hawaii user?
Fuck no, he's dead.
No.
Okay, he's dead.
No, it's just the way he's sitting down. It's like, what game theory? JoJo theory time.
JoJo theories. Copyright to Salty DK Dan.
This man is Abdul back again. He's alive.
But was it fucking no. Anyway, next page we see Yasuho, more specifically young Yasuho, talking with her mom about this new hair clip. Keep in mind of this hair clip because it'll come into play much later. But yeah, her mom, like, I think it's around the third or second time we've seen her mom. And to be honest, she's kind of a bitch. Well, not a bitch.
The first time we see her, it's like she's just, I think, if I'm remembering correctly, isn't she like drunk?
I don't think I don't remember. I gotta reread.
To be honest, I don't think personally in this chapter, I don't think she's portrayed as that bad. I think, like, to be fair, if some person buys an expensive hair clip, you would probably want to know how much it cost.
But it was just like, I guess like the a word as a like bitch wouldn't just be fitting. It would be like, I guess it's just very busy and kind of strict would be a better word for it.
Busy about what? Man, I'm busy with my husband.
Who is divorced. Spoilers.
Divorced, exactly.
For some reason when I looked at Yasuho in the young Yasuho in the very last panel, I for some reason thought of Tsurugi for a second.
Is it the facial structure?
The facial structure, exactly. For some reason it reminded me of Tsurugi. I don't know why, but whatever. Next page, we're back. For some reason, she looks more like present Yasuho, but she's basically talking about the details of the hair clip, and her mom once again asks, how much did it cost? And she just goes, 7,800 yen. I don't know how much that is in dollars, so...
I was talking to my brother about it. I think it's like... Actually, you know what? Time for Google.
Edit in how much it costs in American
$70.
$70?
Oh, $68.
Oh,
but basically 70.
That's still for a hair clip. That's well, I mean, that's like nothing new in compared to these days, but. Like how ridiculous small things can cost.
Yeah. Now we can agree with her mother. Like, we
yeah,
can't
she's
be
just
spending that much money.
Oh
like,
my
I would
God.
be mad.
Dude,
I would be more mad.
I went to a convention not too long ago, and you know the Dio statue I bought? That
Yeah,
was
the Dio
$40.
With no color. What a rip-off.
It was black, so
Black Dio.
Whatever, still-
Back at it again.
back at it again. Anyways, next page, we have the same conversation going on. First of all, I just want to mention.
I just
Yasuho-
love the smug look from her mother.
Yeah, she's
I
just
didn't
like,
notice it. It's just
fucking
like,
really
I've been saving up my pocket money. It's like, and you've spent it
on a hair
that.
clip. And then look at the middle panel specifically. Look at Yasuo's mom foot. Like it's weird. Again, it's Yasuo, Araki, and drawing like legs and feet. It just looks like a shape, not shaped like a human. It's scary.
It's probably due to the perspective.
That's
probably.
true. But whatever. When I was 10 years.
When I was 10 years old, I got divorced. Yes, Mike. Your mother and father got divorced when you were 10.
But
it was a very, very tragic. We all were sad. We were always sad. Especially when you bought that expensive hair clip.
Oh yeah,
we told
dude.
you not to buy.
Did you know I was actually Yasuho? I transgendered.
I'm Yasuho from another universe.
I'm alternate universe Yasuo. Let's go.
Let's
Anyways,
go, boys.
next page, we get off screen. She's more talking about like, oh, I enjoy my life even though I don't have my dad. And then we go to school. We see her friend Miko-chan, or just Miko.
Which does she even mention this girl? Like, I was reading the chapter and it's like, oh, it's a random girl I don't know of.
I don't think it's probably just some random schoolgirl.
Yeah. But the text message, like, basically in this, it's like, oh, I was too busy wasting money. I forgot to waste more money on someone else.
Waste more money.
and then like her friend on the next page is like, don't come to school tomorrow.
Yeah, what does that? When I first read the chapter, it was like ungrateful much. Screw you, moron. Screw. It's like, jeez, man. Okay, this is what we want to get into specifically. When Yasuo was young in middle school, 13, she had her iPhone looking device in 2005.
No, if I look at it, I can sort of see a flip phone. Like, look at it.
I can kind of see that, but it
does sort of look like a flip phone.
It looks like a flip phone, but it still looks more modern than a flip phone, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
But
me and Mike had this revelation when talking about it, like, before we started this. It's like, yo, doesn't she have an iPhone? It looks like an iPhone. And so, like,
does she have the same phone?
We had a look. It's like, when does the iPhone come out? It's 2007. This is 2005.
This is 2005.
Now that I look at it, like, I can see the shape of a smartphone because it's too slim. Too slim.
I can see that.
I can see a flip phone now, but especially when it's a zoom-in shot,
I can see that.
It looks like an iPhone, like in the zoomed-in shot, and I think you can even see it's like an SD card slot or something where
I can see. Yeah, I just noticed that. I can't believe we're spending this much time on how my fucking phone looks.
The true debate.
The true enemy of Part 8.
It's like when in the anime for the OVA where
the OVA
where the
story takes place in 2006, right?
Yeah, and the girl, Araki's waifu, has an iPad in the OVA. I'm not sure if that's also in the
I think it's in the manga. It's in the one shot.
I can go get my manga and practicing book and have a look.
No. Anyways, next page, we're going back to Yasuo's house, more specifically, or rather, no, is that
the bathroom?
It's the bathroom of
it's
either the
bathroom.
school. It looks like a school bathroom.
No one's house bathroom looks like that, man.
That's true. Well, you never know, rich people.
You never know. It's Japan.
That's true.
In 2005. Yeah, in 2005, Japan.
But we start to see her skin for some reason. Criddle? Is that even a word?
That really bad dandruff.
Oh man, is that her skin is like fading away? Dandruff, dude. So basically, she goes to the store the very next day. Her elbows like starts like cracking everything. She goes to the store the very next day.
Goes to the store. Hey, can you fix my elbow?
Yeah, can you fix my skin?
We focus on skin. I have skin on my elbow. One of my favorite things is just.
It's just like you're not special.
One of my favorite things is Yasuho with a hair. I think it's like a hairdryer. Just her looking grumpy, like.
Dude,
God,
she looks like so mad. She looks like an old woman. And
God,
I just like to mention the guy she's talking to. Why do
looks like poor Tom. Look at his hair.
What do you mean he looks like poor Tom?
Look at his hair. Look at his hair.
Okay, but if his hair looks like it, you might as well say he looks like Joubin.
Game theory moment.
God damn it!
This is Joubin's father.
No,
it's 100% Nosuke.
Joubin's father's Nosuke.
I'm just seeing what to say, seeing how you will respond.
Anyways, she basically requests to get some cream for her face because her skin's basically fucking destroyed. So then, one of the panels is just very funny of her looking real happy. And then we get the menacing thing on her hair clip. Never did I think that we would beat Menacing Spoon in part 3. We have Menacing Hair Clip, which is just great. But she goes to bed, and the very next day, her skin's good. That's great. But then, oh no,
the hair clip.
The hair clip, where'd it go? She looks around all the house.
Well, on the frame where it's like Yasuho in different places, so it's obviously trying to show like, oh, she checks there, Yeah. What if she actually has shadow clone jutsu?
Fucking no.
Shadow clone jutsu.
You weeb? What are you, weeb? What do you watch Naruto?
What if Yasuho watches
Naruto?
Yasuho watches Naruto in her spare time.
This was before Shippuden. But she goes to her mom. She's like, "Mom, have you seen my hair clip?" And then her mom's basically just ignoring her. And honestly, later on, she of course gets mad because she thinks that like, oh, did her mom like throw her out the hair clip because of jealousy?
Yeah. I like like not game theory, actual theory, good theory. I feel like the hair clip because the hair clip's actually a rock animal.
You fucking spoiled it!
Oh, well, like, people are gonna be watching this being like, oh no, I don't know what a JoJolion is. Maybe I should watch chapter 71, not the first.
Not the first!
Like, I feel like the hair clip, the rock human, the rock monster,
the rock animal. The rock thing.
Rock animal. I honestly feel like its ability is to control people and bring out the worst.
No, I think here's the thing. Well, as we go on, we find out that first of all, Yasuho's head gets fucking practically split open. She gets like she bleeds very badly, and then we find out.
She's like, Mom, did you steal my hair clip? Are you jealous of me?
Me?
Like, no. And it's like, you want Dad to think you're cute or some shit. and then Naruto runs up the stairs, and it's like, I'm gonna go get my hair clip. And she hits her head on like the railing on the stairs. Yeah. And then she has a vision. And it's like her dad, and it's like... No.
But the thing... Okay, so as we go on, we see the hair clip, which we find out, thanks, Harvey.
Oh, no.
Fucking, it's a rock human, or animal, or whatever.
Animal.
And
it's like
we see her... What?
It's like a mosquito with a tongue.
I just noticed that it has a tongue. I just noticed that.
No, he's wearing young Yasuho.
Dude, it's alternate universe Kakyoin.
He's alive. No, he gets, instead of getting fisted, he gets kicked at the end of the chapter.
No. So. Okay, so we see it go inside of her hair because apparently it can change itself in size. And so here's what I think the rock human can do. Since we're not too keen on spoilers, Basically, we see Yasuho interact with her father, which I'm pretty sure is actually the first time we've ever seen her father.
Her father looks so bland in like design wise. He really does. It's like Araki was like, shit, I need a dad, and so like he's just scrolling around. He types in dad in Google Images.
Here's the thing, though. He actually kind of looks like Joubin.
Joubin is Yasuho's dad.
Joubin is Yasuho's dad, dude. No, as we find out, apparently, the rock human, monster, the rock monster. We're gonna call it the rock monster. The rock monster basically made a vision of Yasuho's dad, which, honestly, I had a brain fart. I was gonna say. Here's what I was gonna say. So what I think the rock monster could do, because I'm pretty sure it's like dead by this point, but what I think the rock monster could do is go inside, I guess, like stick its tongue into like people's heads and like brain, as we saw in like an earlier panel, and basically take the form of their memories. So that's why the rock monster was able to basically make a vision of Yasuo's dad, even though
I disagree on that. But
why?
I'll let you
What do you
finish
think?
your point. I'll let you finish your point first.
Well, that's why I think that why it summoned her dad specifically, even though the rock animal supposedly never saw Yasuo's dad before this, and only got was only bought by Yasuo just a couple days ago. That's what I think.
Well, I personally think this is my theory. I think the rock animal, his ability is to like bring the worst in people. Like, at least to me.
So that's why.
It.
So maybe that's
Yasuho
why.
was being super selfish. But
to be fair, that's what teenagers, including us, are like.
No. I feel like she was being too selfish, and also it just brings the worst in people because I think after infecting Yasuho, it was able to bring the worst thoughts in Yasuho's mind, which would be like her father basically cheating on her mother.
What?
Because
he said that I want to live life. I want to get another woman and not hang out on Sundays.
Yeah, it's a holy day, and the only holy thing I need is my new wife, the wife Omega.
Oh boy. And so, next page, we see Yasuo's mom once again, and in the very last panel, as you could tell, Yasuo slit her hand. Very.
I was reading this, and it's Yasuho's imaginary dad is crumbling before her eyes.
He's crumbling almost like King Nothing, I can see.
It's crumbling her vision of what she thought her dad was is crumbling right before her.
Well, I mean, no, because Yasuo knows what her dad looks like, because they apparently, before the rock animal did this, Yasuo hung out with her dad every Sunday, she said.
By the way, the image of just Yasuho in a bathtub with water, the water there and the slit wrist, that is just this shit, and I was like, oh fuck. I had flashbacks of the first fight with the woman with the fun fight.
Oh, the fun right, where the woman was controlled by the guy and the guy wanted to drown her.
But also just looking at Yasuho's body with the slit wrist, I was like, Jesus Christ, that's a
brutal
graphic image. Yeah, not as graphic as Josuke, King Nothing, and the Sink. Now that is fucked up. That part. You remember that part? It's horrible.
We all do, because we all read JoJolion. But anyways,
unless you haven't.
Unless you haven't, then why the fuck are you here?
Because
but anyways,
maybe they just want to just listen to people talk about JoJo.
Because why not? But anyways, we go back to the present where Yasuo is once again talking with a planet.
Finally, the present.
What do you mean finally? It hasn't been that long.
33 pages, and we're finally back to where I care about.
So this is, I think, where the chapter gets more even more interesting. Well, not even more, rather gets interesting here, because Yasuo's talking about more specifically the first time she met Josuke all the way back in chapter 1, and why she grabbed his hand. So We cut to Yasuho in the hospital with bandages around her arm where she slit her wrists, and basically a doctor coming up like telling her like it's evident or it's self-evident. There's not a single thing that is good to overlook. Which for some reason I thought that was Hot Pants for a second. Like I had a brain fart moment.
You wish Hot Pants came back.
Dude, Hot Pants
did.
was best girl of part 7.
What happened to Hot? Did she die in like the train of
No,
part 7?
Diego died because
Yeah,
of a
I know
train.
Diego got fucking slit by a train. But like, what really happened to Hot Pants? Because after that fight, we don't. Really
She
see
probably
her much.
died off screen like during history. So now, basically, the big thing is we find out on why really Yasuho decided to pull out Josuke from the wall all those chapters ago, and that's simply because she thought it was Yoshikage Kira. And Yoshikage Kira is relevant again because apparently
more like she thought like she recognized the arm. She didn't know that Kira's name. She didn't know the name.
Yeah, she didn't know the name, but
she knew the hands. She knew the hands.
She recognized the hat first of all, and
that no, she recognized the Josuke didn't come out with the hat. Josuke came out without the hat.
But he did.
She did recognize.
He
No,
did.
but she recognized. No, did he? No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. Go back to the page.
I'm going to chapter 1 now.
Josuke came out with the hat on.
No, he didn't. I'm 100% sure he didn't. I'm having a look at wrong. I'm not gonna be wrong. I'm 100. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Well,
Basically, we find out that Yoshikage Kira, the reason she knows him is because he accidentally stepped on her hair clip when he was in the hospital. He gave it back to her.
I don't think he accidentally did that.
Yeah, well, it looks like he did it by He looks like he did it on purpose.
Yeah, because on the next page, it's just like that. The amount of force.
Yo, what if he knew it was a rock? What if he knew it was a rock monster?
That's what I think. That's what I think he knew.
We'll find out eventually, hopefully. And anyways,
hopefully, man, if only he was still there to tell us.
Man, if only he wasn't fused with Josuke.
Maybe we should ask. No, man, we should ask that Josephine guy who's
Gay?
totally still alive.
Well, I mean, Kira and Josephine might as well be gay in this universe.
Yeah,
So we cut back to the present. I fucked up almost there for a second. And Yasuo goes, "That was Yoshikage Kira. I'm certain of it." Basically, she explains the whole thing to what we just explained to the plant appraiser, why she grabbed Josuke's hand, all of that. And basically, she's saying, I'm going to go with you guys because I love Josuke. And Araki, please stop teasing it already. We know it's going to happen.
Like, just no, Josuke is just like, are you talking about me?
I know, I love that so much.
Face.
But,
just that face.
Yeah. A plant appraiser was like, all right, I understand. No need to tell. And so...
No, he's like, I understand. Now, please, never do a flashback chapter ever again. The whole story.
I have a feeling you didn't like the chapter.
No, I actually, all jokes aside of me complaining of the flashback, you know, at first...
Well, we haven't finished the chapter yet, so...
Yeah, let's finish the final
We have to actually finish this first. So... We then basically hear everything, and then we go back to the Higashikata estate, which we haven't seen in a while, and then we see the stand Ozone Baby from the last chapter.
It's the Lego house!
Whoa, dude! As we know, that is poor Tom's stand. And then we see a hand cutting a hole for the Ozone Baby to be planted in. And as the very last page, Joubin Higashikata is the man planting, or
the man with the plan.
He has
ready to cut holes and put Lego houses
into the ground. Hair clip rock animal, name unknown, destroyed. That
okay. When JoJolion ends, what do you think Araki is gonna name that creature? Because like even if his name doesn't get mentioned, like Araki always has like JoJo Vela.
Right. Well, yeah, JoJo Agogo, right.
Yeah, JoJo Go-Go, JoJo Vela, where he's like just says, oh, by the way, this is the name of this.
Yeah.
Now you know. Stop asking.
The rock animal is gonna be named Alternate Universe Tower of Grey.
Yes. It's like the world in part 7.
Oh yeah.
But like, It's like, it's the world, it's just, no, it's not even called Alternate Universe, it's just called Tower of Grey.
Tower of Grey, there you go. Boom.
Tower of Grey, boom.
But,
done.
anyways, that was Chapter 71. Final thoughts, Harvey.
Good, it was good. Like, all me bitching about it being a flashback, like, all, like, hyperbolicness aside, it was good. You know, I'm glad Yasuho finally got some sense of motivation to do shit,
and
even though it's
more character development from her.
Even though it's still basically, I love Josuke.
Basically,
I'm Josuke's sidekick, but I'm glad she got like some development. It was also nice to see, like, you know, I was talking to my brother about this, and it's like, he asked me, do we see young Josuke? I'm like, no, we don't actually, and that's sort of disappointing.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Imagine
what
they should have done, just in the corner of the classroom, they should have just had drawn Josuke just looking at Yasuho.
Yeah, he's just drooling at the mouth.
Just stalking her or something. But like, I liked it. It was nice.
Yeah, same here. I thought it was a really good chapter, personally. I think it really did give Yasuho some character development. It was an interesting like rock monster or animal, like person, whatever, and it at least gave it again character development. And while it didn't progress the story all that much, except for the last like 2 pages, it was still a good chapter.
Yeah. I liked it, but like sometimes I like. Would I rather have more development on Poor Tom, and like more like what Joubin thinks about what his ability is?
Right.
Like, just imagine a chapter, like, it would be a very short chapter, but imagine a chapter where it's just Joubin walking through the Gashikata estate with his thoughts, like thinking, like, what is this ability? Is this gonna be too dangerous? Like,
yeah, because I'm pretty sure he still doesn't know, unless if like poor Tom told him.
No, like, he doesn't know. He just basically said, put it underground the estate and leave everything to me. Like,
right.
He doesn't know, like, what Ozone Baby will do. All he knows is that it would take care of the Josuke problem.
Well, I mean, you're not wrong.
Like, all Joubin really cares about now, since, like, Dolomite got, like, decimated. He's like, he mainly only cares about, okay, Josuke's gonna ruin the drug trade. I need him out of my life.
I need him killed. I need the plant appraiser gone.
I need the plant appraiser.
But, yeah, that is this chapter 471 of JoJolion. But, yeah, we were your hosts, Michael and Harvey, and we will see... We're not doing this shit again, Harvey. Anyway.
We're never doing it again.
Thank
never
you.
Again.
Okay. And we will see you next month on JoJo's Bizarre